Welcome back to another video. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me in my little corner of the internet. So, I got an update on my project pan for you guys. Also got some empties. 2025 was not my year for completing my project pan. Like, spoiler alert, wah wah. This was a really hard pan this year. I don't know if it was just I was a little too ambitious, or I just got tired of wearing some of my fragrances. Probably a little bit of both, if I'm being quite honest. But in reality, I think I did pretty good for myself, especially with kind of decluttering these perfumes out of my collection. I introduced a couple new ones. And I think I gave a lot of these perfumes the wear and love that they deserve. Most of them. Because some of these perfumes, like, we have beef now. Let me not waste any more time. So the first one that I had on my project pan, I'm still like working on it. This is Dolce & Gabbana's The Only One Too. So I featured this one in my winter trays, I think for December and January. And I'm still working on it. I have like just a drop or two. Yeah, if you can see, like I'm almost done with it. This is only a 30 ml. This is the small size, and it's just taking me quite some time to get through this. This is a beautiful combination of cherry. Well, I get cherry, violet, coffee. It has that Dolce & Gabbana The Only One DNA. Very kind of caramel forward, warm floral, but this one just has the added notes of red fruits. So it's sweet, it's powdery, it's warm, it's still a little floral. You can definitely get like that a cosmetic style violet note. It's just, for me, a little goes a long way. This is not a scent that I can wear like day to day, although I was really trying. It really is, I find, more appropriate for a night out. You know, you're dressed up. It's one of those perfumes that really make you want to look your best. And that is not always in my day-to-day situation. So, I mean, your girl was trying. I mean, I was, walking in the supermarket in sweats, rocking Dolce & Gabbana, The Only One Too. But we're still working on that one for my project pan. I still have at least like 5 or 6 more fragrances. So let me just show you how my pan looks. Okay, so this is the remainder of my pan. Like I said, about 5 fragrances left, which is pretty impressive considering that I think I started 2025 with 14 or 15 fragrances. So, pats on back for me. Little applause there. Oh man. So, what I have left for this pan is Chloe Love Story, and I went back and forth with this one. I actually took Love Story out of my pan and like put it back in my shelves because I didn't want to finish this. If I'm being so honest, I really didn't want to finish this, and I still am so torn. I have a good amount left, and I can't bring myself to part with it. Not just yet. Oh, this is such a beautiful scent. It's a bright white floral. I think it's neroli, jasmine, orange blossom. It's very fresh. It's very uplifting, a little powdery, and very clean. I find Chloe always makes beautiful, fresh, clean scents. I will finish this. I'm not going to lie to myself. I will finish this, but best believe that this is going to be put on my never-ending list of repurchases. I'm slowly going to make my way through that list. I've got like 20 fragrances that I do want to repurchase, And I find Chloe's Love Story is one of those scents that I've fallen in love with. It is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I put my sister on Love Story as well. So every time I go to her place, I instantly gravitate towards it, and I'm sniffing her collection as well. What else? This is Gucci Guilty's Love Edition, and this is the, oh my gosh, what number is that? 2021? 2021? I think that's 2021. This smells very similar to Gucci's Guilty. It has that Guilty DNA. It's a very like powdery, citrusy, violet and patchouli scent. It's very clean. Sometimes I find that this can lean towards smelling like clean laundry or even baby wipes, but in the best way possible. And I found at first when I bought this fragrance, I was on the fence about it, but I feel like the scent speaks for itself. I still really like this scent. And this is great for daily wear. I've always find the name so confusing. When you think of something like Gucci Guilty, you think of something very sexy, like it's a guilty pleasure. But this is such a easy wear. There's nothing guilty about this. This is quite innocent, if anything. I really enjoyed this scent. I want to finish this, and I am going to, make my way through this still. And I hope to get the newest edition of Gucci Guilty. I smelled it at a Sephora recently. I shouldn't say recently, but a couple months ago. It's in this purple, matte bottle. And it is such a beautiful purple floral scent. It smells like lilacs and violets and iris. It is a fantastic scent. And I was so surprised when I smelled it at the store. So, one day if I ever find it at discount or if I ever find it for the right price, I would love to purchase it. In the meantime, I'm still working on finishing this particular edition. Now, these three have been a problem for me. I find myself and I never want to feel this way about any of my fragrances, but I found myself getting tired of the scent, which can happen. It's only natural. At least for me, I should say. It happens. But I don't want to get to the point where I'm starting to hate pan it, I don't know. This is Good Chemistry's Coffee Cloud. This is one of the affordable fragrances from Target. This one is a sweet, aromatic, and slightly creamy scent. It has a very, very similar DNA to Ariana Grande's Cloud. I find that they're very similar. This one just lacks some of that marshmallowy coconut quality that Cloud has. I do like this scent. I just found sometimes I don't know, I think I just got over it, or I just needed to take a break from it. So that's exactly what I did. I stopped wearing it for a little while, and maybe I'll give it some more wear over the winter season while we still have cold weather. This one, God is a Woman from Ariana Grande. And, I find that I think this one is my least favorite of the Ariana Grande fragrances. And I've actually tried a few. Ari, Sweet Like Candy, Moonlight, Cloud, and I'm not interested in the Cloud flankers. I really don't care for many of them. They all kind of smell the same to me. The only one I've not tried so far is REM. So I'm hoping, maybe I can find that for a pretty good price. This one, I do like the scent, but this is like a body mist without even, I mean, I've seen Bath and Body Works mists last longer than God is a Woman. And usually longevity is not a problem for me. It's not my biggest deal breaker. It just gets a little, what should I say? I don't know, it gets a little tiresome having to find myself wanting to re-up. Or maybe I just go nose blind to it, and I hope I'm not like offending anyone if I'm overspraying. When I smell it again, I do like it. This is another one that I had to just kind of put away. And I feel like I'm stuck. I've been halfway through this bottle since the beginning of this pan. It is very similar to Clean's Radiant Nectar, Le Monde Gourmand's Fleur de Blonde. It's a very musky, sweet, slightly fruity scent. And while I like Radiant Nectar, I like Fleur de Blonde, sometimes I find that God is a Woman has this odd plasticky quality about it. Maybe it's the addition of the vanilla, because sometimes vanilla can have like a plastic quality. It still smells really good. Like it's a very lovely and sweet scent. It's a very fresh, lovely, sweet, musky scent. And if you can tell, like I'm really going through it with this. I'm gonna try to finish it. I don't know if anybody, like if anyone in my immediate friends and family circle might want a half empty bottle for free at this point, but we'll see. And last but not least is Clinique's Happy Heart. This one I actually gave a lot of wear to. It's just once the cold weather comes around, I'm not interested in wearing such a very light aquatic freshie. My nose is very temperamental like that. Like, I really just love wearing this type of fragrance in hot weather. It is such a fantastic, refreshing scent to wear during hot weather. This is bright, it's fruity, it's a lot of citruses. And I believe this one has some florals, maybe rose or something or the other. It is very, very similar to the original Happy. Like, very similar to it. I just really love wearing this during the hot season, so I'm most likely going to finish this up in the summer of 2026. So those are what I'm finishing up for 2026. That's the remainder of my 2025 project pan. Now, let's talk empties, which are some of my favorite videos to watch and to talk about. I think I did pretty good in that aspect. So one of the perfumes I finished for 2025 was Juliet Has a Guns, not a perfume. And as you can hear, it is completely empty. It is busted up, banged up, used and abused. I'm sorry, but not sorry. I really, really, really enjoyed wearing this fragrance. This is such a clean, musky, airy fragrance. It's a very molecular scent from what I saw on websites like Fragrantica and Perfumo. It's Cetalox and Ambroxan. And they kind of market it as like it's not a perfume. But this is one of those scents that's great for everyday wear. Morning, noon, night, bedtime, work, running errands. I loved wearing not a perfume. It was one of those easy dumb reaches, and I think that's what made it, so easy for me to empty. And this was the 100 ml. I've had this for I think 3 years now. I think I had this for about 3 years, and I finally finished it. Would I repurchase, actually? Yes and no. Yes, I would repurchase it, but not at this moment. I do have a little oil from Sand and Fog called Pear and Amber, which is supposed to be similar to Juliet's Has a Guns Pear Ink, which I do find they are quite similar. And the dry down of that oil smells exactly like not a perfume. So at the moment, I'm pretty satisfied with what I have. In the future, I'll definitely pick up maybe a smaller bottle or a travel size of not a perfume again. One that I'm happy to finish, but I am so sad to have finished. Oh, it breaks my heart. Is Prada La Femmes. Oh my God, this is one of my favorite fragrances. Instant love. Beautiful combination of honey and white florals. There's a little touch of earthiness to it. There's an interesting note of carrot or carrot seed. This smells like a luxurious bar of soap, like the most luxurious bath. It is a clean, easygoing, everyday scent. I will be like hunting for a larger size bottle. There is like a little drop left, and I have to angle it a certain way, but you kind of see like with the little bubbles, it only picks up air. It only picks up air, and I cannot get the rest of it out. So we're kind of stuck there. But I love this fragrance. Love the bottle. Absolutely luxurious looking bottle. The leather, I think leather style backing here. Oh, it's like tactile heaven. The gold like embossed inside. Also, when like the juice is completely full, you can't even see the atomizer. It's little things like that I love. I'm gonna stop waxing poetic about this fragrance, but best believe I will be adding that to my never-ending repurchase list. I love this fragrance so much. Happy to have finished it, but sad to see it go. Another empty was Elizabeth Arden's green tea. We all know green tea. We all love green tea. I don't know if I need to say any more about my love for green tea. Beautiful, fresh, citrusy tea scent. It's not necessarily sweet, but it's just one of those perfumes that it's just an easy wear. It's one of those perfumes, like it's just a damn good perfume. Loved wearing it day and night, to work, for bed, when it's hot outside, even when it was a little cool. Like green tea, it has such a nice cooling effect. I loved wearing that fragrance. It's so readily available and such an affordable, great scent. Like this is one of those amazingly affordable scents. Not so much of the fact that because it is a cheap fragrance, it does not smell cheap. It is just a great perfume that happens to be affordable. Mostly because it's been a long time. It's been out for about 20-30 years now. And it's been well loved for 20-30 years for good reason. Another well-loved, semi-affordable fresh fragrance that I finished from my pan is Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue. Again, we all know light blue. We all love light blue, especially me. I particularly love light blue. I saw that they re-released this fragrance in like a different style bottle. I'm not too sure if there's many differences with it. And I mean, I don't know if they reformulated. I really hope not. I don't know what they could reformulate, what about light blue would require reformulation. But the bottle now looks slightly different. The cap is, I think, more matte than what this one is now. But happy to have finished it. I'm retiring the scent for a little while because I'm worn this fragrance out for a long time. Kind of want to try different versions of it, and I've seen some at discounters, just not at the right price for me just yet. Another old-time favorite that I've emptied is Ralph Lauren's Romance. I don't remember if I featured this in my other empties video because I still had just a couple drops left, or if this is a new empty. It's been a long year, guys. Beautiful aromatic rose scent, slightly aquatic, very 2000s aquatic chic perfume, easy wear. Sorry guys if there's going to seem like a bit of an awkward cut at this moment. My camera had some technical difficulties, but hopefully it's resolved. I forgot what I was saying last, so we're just going to move on. The next empty that I had finished from my project pan is Mon Paris from YSL, and this is a really cute fragrance. This is a very fruity, light, musky, fresh scent. It's an easygoing fruity floral. There's strawberry. I honestly cannot tell you what florals I got from this. It could be rose. It could be even peony, because it's a very sweet floral. I know some people get patchouli. I'm not sure if I got patchouli. If it did, maybe it just gave it a very clean, soapy, slightly woody quality. But I really enjoyed wearing this fragrance. My only issue with this particular bottle, as much as I love it, is the atomizer. So the atomizer goes straight down. So no matter which way I angle it, I can't seem to get like that little drop of juice out. And the more I spray, I'm just getting air. So maybe if they had just made it at just a slight curve, like with just a slight curve, that way I can angle it and get the remaining drops out. Or maybe they do that on purpose so that you'd run out quicker and have to repurchase again. But I don't remember if I had mentioned this one earlier in the year. There's still a little bit of juice left, so I tried to really, really finish it. But this one I'm now considering empty, and I really liked it. It's such a cute, fun, flirty fragrance, very easygoing, very like, it's one of those scents that's an easy reach. It's an easy signature scent as well. Another one that I'm not sure if I had mentioned this earlier in the year or not. This is Clean Reserve Sparkling Sugar. I finished the 30 ml. I have a little travel size mini left, but that one I just kind of keep if I'm traveling, or maybe like a quick and easy purse spray. This is a really nice, like, fresh gourmand scent. It is like a little juicy. It's sweet, it's musky, it's clean. Like, really, how they categorize it is exactly that, a fresh gourmand. There's very few notes in this, if I remember. It's peach and musk, and I think black currant or blackberry. I don't get any like berryness out of it, but it really smells like a very sweet, simple sugar, like peach juice or apple juice or something like that. It's really, really nice. I really enjoyed wearing this, and I'm happy I still have my little travel size. So if ever I want to just remind myself of the scent or just wear it for the day, I can still use that up. This is another one that I finished earlier in the year. This is Stash Privé from Sarah Jessica Parker, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned this one in earlier videos from 2025. But this is a really nice fruity floral, very fruity floral with a bit of a woody dry down. I think there's rose. I want to say that there's maybe cedarwood in the dry down. And I think it opens up with a very interesting note of quince. That's one thing that I remember from it. I don't know what a quince fruit is. I've never smelled one nor tasted one, but something about this gives it like a very citrusy, like a bright citrusy quality. On websites, they compare it to Chanel's Chance Au Tendre, which is very similar. I have to agree with that. One of my friends has a little travel size of it, and I got a chance to smell it, and I will say that they're very similar. Maybe not exactly like dupes or clones. They're definitely not clones. I would say maybe this is more of like an accidental dupe or an inspiration or inspired by that particular fresh, fruity, woody and floral profile that Au Tendre has. I really enjoyed this. I think I was honestly really surprised because I was kind of quick to write it off as a little generic. And I was like, you know what, I could probably do without it. But if I ever come across another 30 ml of Stash Privé, I would definitely pick it up. I'm curious to try the other Stash lines. This is a flanker of the original Stash. So I'm guessing this has nothing to do with the original Stash, but I still really enjoyed this nonetheless. It's such like it has like a very fresh, almost shampooy shower gel quality to it. And last but not least, and I'm going to consider this as my biggest accomplishment yet. I finally finished a Bath and Body Works spray. OMG, y'all. I think I had this spray for like 10 years? 12 years? Girl, it's a long time. They don't even make this anymore. Not in this packaging, I should say. This is Bath and Body Works Wrapped in Sugar. And this is the reason why I try not to purchase body mists anymore. At least nothing as big as this one. This is a lot of juice, y'all. This was a lot. I love Wrapped in Sugar. It's a very sweet, kind of marshmallowy, vanilla, very sugary scent. But while still maintaining a very light, almost musky quality, it's not a dense scent. I found that this is very easy to layer with, wear it with anything, and that's the only way that you can get through a body mist like this. I mean, like, you need to spray yourself down. And I've not sprayed myself down like that since I was in high school. Like, I used to be a menace in middle school and high school with the Bath and Body Works sprays. Or with, I should say, my mom's Bath and Body Works sprays that she would pass along to me. So yeah, this is an accomplishment. I'm so proud to finally finish one mist, one down, so many more to go. I have like 10 mists, and this is from 10 years ago. I love Bath and Body Works. They have a cherished spot in my heart forever for being great, affordable fragrances. And very readily available, very easily accessible. But I needed to stop on the mists. And I think that's it for when it comes to like fragrance empties. I had like lotions and stuff that I finished, but my skincare routine is very simple. I have culled my skincare and my hair care routine significantly. I don't use any crazy stuff anymore. My squirrel brain can only hold so much interest, and currently and probably forever my interest will stay in perfumes and fragrances. So that wraps up my project pan for 2025 and my empties for 2025. Let me know what you guys think. Talk to me in the comments below. Anyone else was doing a project pan for the year past? Is anyone doing a project pan for the upcoming year? I'm going to be keeping, like I said, these 5 for 2026. I'll see what else I can add into my pan list from my collection currently. I think I have a couple, but it's been kind of getting hard. I've been adding more than what I'm using up. And that's not a problem, really. Like, I'm going to use it up. Clearly, like, I'm going to use my fragrances, best believe, and I promise you that. But sometimes it'll, it comes and goes in waves. Like this video if you did. Subscribe if you want to. I will always appreciate it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.